So, the rumors are starting to swirl. Your OTC, our OTC is possibly coming back. But it's not a really surprise, to be honest with you, because the biggest part of the summer, that is, to me, I know Roman Reigns has been in, what, 11, 10 or 11, 12 WrestleMania main events in a row. But to me, Roman Reigns is Mr. SummerSlam. Anytime you think about Roman Reigns, especially about surprises or returns, the first thing you think about is SummerSlam, the one against Bray Wyatt. Any other bigger matches he's had at SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam, John Cena showed up. Think about that match with Brock Lesnar. That was probably one of the craziest matches. Top 3 matches probably in his run on that last man standing match with the tractor trailer and everything like that. But the question is, what are we gonna really do when Roman comes back? Because I remember, I want to say when Roman lost to Cody, I think Triple H said it's going to be a new character, right? We really haven't seen that new character. Is that what's going to happen? He doesn't have Paul Heyman anymore. The last time we seen Roman, he got beat down after WrestleMania, coming after Seth, curb stomp, tsunamis, and all of that. So, no, not tsunami. I don't think tsunami was there yet. Yeah, that was both. That was okay. That was time ago. But what's the story? Roman is part time. Roman's doing movies and well deserved because again, he was carrying WWE from 2020 to 2024. I can't really count this year. I mean, he was the champion coming in, but can't really count it this year. He hasn't even been there. Roman's my guy. But now we have to see and ask ourselves, what is really next for Roman? How do we present him? Obviously, we're going to present him at SummerSlam. He's on the cover. But where do we put Roman at? Like, I'm pretty sure he's going to be a part of the story with Seth Rollins, which Seth Rollins is really much doing what he did. He's being a follower. Seth Rollins is being a follower. He's called himself a visionary. He called himself a revolutionary, but he's really doing the same thing that Roman Reigns did with Paul Heyman. He's got Paul Heyman. He's got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. That's Jimmy and Jay. They're not brothers or anything like that, but I'm saying it's the same formula. And Seth wants the same thing. He wants power. He wants to have the championship because that's what the Money in the Bank briefcase is going to get him. But the question is Roman coming back to SummerSlam to stop Seth, or is he coming back to SummerSlam after what Seth has done? So that is really interesting on how they're going to pan this out because if you remember, I think it was, I don't remember exactly when it happened, but when Roman got taken out by Seth, and then when the steel cage match happened on Raw on Netflix with Seth and CM Punk, Roman eventually showed up, and actually I think Seth won, and then that's how they ended up getting that triple threat match. So it's like, how do we present Roman? Is he gonna come back like Seth's gonna try to cash in the Money in the Bank and then Roman shows up? Or is Seth gonna be ruler of the world and Roman shows up after he's won the title? And it's like, so Roman coming to get, but it's like he's outnumbered. He's not gonna ask Jay to help him, is he? He hasn't said sorry, right? He's not gonna have Jimmy. Jimmy's got his own thing going on. He's on Raw. I mean, he's on SmackDown. So what exactly is this? Is it gonna be a new character? Is he not gonna be worried about Seth? I doubt that. Because again, even if Roman shows back up, he's still gonna be part-time. So I'm really interested to see what is the character, where do they go with Roman, and honestly, at this point in time, WWE really doesn't. I mean, look, Roman's my guy. I'm just being honest. WWE really doesn't need Roman right now. The sales are there, but Roman is he is the needle mover. Roman is the end all be all. But when it comes to it, at the end of the day, Roman has done his time. He's not gonna have another championship reign that was better than what he did in those 4 years. So him winning another championship, okay, that's cool. That's just adding to the resume, but we're always going to compare it to what he did in the 4 years. And then him being a face, it possibly can give you those good matches, but Roman as a heel seems like it's way better. So I'm just interested to see what happens, what they're gonna do with Roman, how he's gonna come back, what is he gonna say, because understandably he is coming back, and SummerSlam to me is the right time to do it, but it's just depending on what his character is and where his angle is. Does he bring somebody with him? That is another thing. Because again, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman, I don't really think you can ask CM Punk. I don't really think you ask Sami Zayn. I don't really think you ask Jey Uso. Because they got their own thing. They're trying to do their own thing right now. So be very interested to see what happens when Roman comes back. How do they shape it up? How do they fix? Like, does he, like I said, does he come after Seth and make sure he doesn't win the title? Or does he come after? We'll be forward to looking to see what happens. And until next time, appreciate all the support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until another episode.
Hold up. Hey.